At the beginning of the letter, the chief addresses the American president as a great chief in Washington, the capital of the USA. He states that the president has offered to buy the land and he also offers his friendship and goodwill. The Native American cannot refuse this offer because he knows that white people will come and with guns and take the land. Therefore, the chief says that his words are his promise, but for him, the very idea of buying the land seems strange. So here, we have seen that how the chief how wisely he responded to the president, right? So he did not react in a negative way, but he responded in such a manner, and his letter was that okay, he did not show aggressive, like he was not aggressive, okay, nor he reacted in a very negative way, negative manner, but his only reply was he wrote in this way, okay. This is what the chief replied, okay. His reply was, I did not understand why you wanted to be friends with us, and I'm sure that was for a good purpose. The chief did not refuse to offer directly, or he did not inquire the reason why they wanted to buy their land. And he made it very clear, okay, the chief, okay, of the tribals, he made it very clear that even if we the tribals, even if we don't want to sell the land to you, that means to the white, but I am sure that you will get it by force with your guns and weapons, because you have all the machineries you need. Now here, see, the chief is replying to the white Americans. Now we know this white Americans, they were very powerful and they were very rich. So they have all the latest machineries, guns, weapons. So even if the Native American says, no, we will not sell our land, but still then the white Americans, they will come and take it by force. Okay, this is what he means. So, but he did not, so the chief, he did not even say that he is willing to sell the land, but he said that he did not understand why and how can I sell the land when it does not belong to me. This is a strange thing for us. The chief said that his words are like the stars, okay. Now here, the context of his words, okay, the meaning of this context is that, see, in science subject we have all learned that stars do not set, right? It just loses its brightness when the sun comes up. The stars will be there forever and ever, and that is what we have learned in our science, okay, in our science subject. We have learned that stars, they do not rise nor they set, okay. It is stationary, but the only thing is when the sun comes up, the stars loses its brightness. So we think that the stars sets, but it does not set, okay. So the chief said that his words will be there. His words are like the stars. It will be there forever. And very truly, we will know the importance of what he said some 100 years back. Now, the words that was said by the chief 100 years back, we will realize its importance someday, one day, okay. So the chief considers the land as the mother earth. See, for the Native Americans, they considered the earth as their mother earth. They considered their land, the place where they were living, as their mother earth. Now let's read the slide. Because his people do not own the warmth of the land, or the freshness of air, or the sparkle of the water, so how can the white people buy that? He explains that every part of the earth is sacred for his people. So here, the chief, like I said, the tribal people, they considered their land as their mother earth. So they do not understand how to sell the land that doesn't belong to them. Okay. For example, see, if you were to imagine, just imagine, how do we sell our parents to someone else? Yes or no? We cannot. and it is unimaginable. We cannot even imagine of selling our parents to somebody. So the land was like the mother to the tribal people, so they do not understand how to sell them. Okay, it's true that sometimes we quarrel with our parents, but even during such times we have never thought of selling our parents, right? So the same thing, the tribal considered their land to be their mother earth. So he did not understand how the president could ask for their land to sell. He said that if it belongs to me, so here the chief says, if in case the land belongs to me, then I would have sold it. Okay, I would have sold it to you. But I have no idea of what I can sell to you when it does not belong to me. Are you understanding the point here? Okay, so he said in the letter of the president. Okay, so this was what he said in the letter of the, in reply to the letter of the president. So okay, here in this lesson, okay, as we are discussing, we will be discussing two letters together. Okay, I will be discussing two letters together, one of the president and the other of the chief's reply. Okay, so then don't get confused. Okay, in this, the chief said that in your letter, that is the letter written by the president. Okay, so here, this letter, the letter which we will be discussing will be both mixed up of both the letters. I will try to make you understand. Okay, so you don't have to get confused, but if in case you get confused, then you can just ask me anytime. Okay, so I think we will do it enough for today. We will continue with the rest of the lesson in our next class. Okay, so till we resume our next video lesson, kindly go through your lesson page number 109 110. All right, so till that 110, I want you to go through your textbook so that you will understand what we have explained today. So that is all for today. Thank you very much.